Welcome Virgo, Virgo sun signs, moon signs, and rising signs, and any of those who are in love or in a love relationship of any kind with Virgo. Welcome to your reading for September 2018. This is going to be a channeled message for you. I want to say that I'm connected with Spirit. Okay, Spirit is coming here. They're showing me a 4-leaf clover that is bright green. So what they're giving me is like, you have fortune, you have the luck on your side right now. They're kind of giving you the green light, the go-ahead with what you're doing, because I do feel like many of you are in a transition right now. And they're going like shooing you along. Okay, they want you to do this. They, the idea that you're thinking about, because this has to do with a move, a new job, a new home, a new life. That inception of an idea, they planted it into you, okay? Because now we're talking about your life contract, your soul contract. This next thing that you're thinking about doing, like that you're dreaming of doing, they are telling you, like, you need to hear that you have luck on your side. And Spirit doesn't even really work with luck, but that's like something that you want to hear, and that you do have it. Like, you're going to be lucky in this move. And it just requires you to take the first step. Okay, so I feel like I'm coming out of a recent past of a type of a suffering that I was dealing with. When I say I mean you, the Virgo, who's listening. Now, this is a general reading, so some of the messages will work for all of you, some will work for some of you. Some of you will watch and you'll use your intuition, so you know which message is for you, because it'll feel that it's for you in your solar plex. You'll feel it here. Some people will feel it in their heart. So yeah, so there was, like, within the last 2 years or so, there was a major breakup. That affected my heart. It was a love relationship that ended for some of you within the last 2 years. And there was a lot of suffering around that for you in your heart. And I feel that that's behind me now. And I feel like I'm kind of like, I've become a blank slate. And I also feel that some of us have found new love already. But I still feel that I'm at the beginning of a new thing. Even if I'm in a love relationship, there's something else that has to do with my career and my life purpose, my goals. I'm right in the inception of it. I may have just had a new idea. And I feel like they're telling me, like, it's a good idea because we planted it there, kind of thing. for you, because because you agree this is part of your life's purpose that you knew about before you were born. And it's time, it's the divine time to do it. Because I see a lot of you packing your bags. And I want to say, like, I'm talking to a group of perfectionists. Like, everything has to be in the perfect order, in the perfect way. Almost to the point where it stagnates me from getting something done. I want to say that I was feeling that even starting this video. I couldn't get everything in the right place. And I feel that it's part of the message to you. Like, just start in the middle of it. Don't have to wait for the perfection of it. It's okay if it's imperfect. It's actually, there's more character in the things that are seemingly imperfect. And there's beauty in that. And they're showing me like a mending kit. And they're showing me a needle and thread. And I'm mending my own clothes. I'm mending, I'm working on the way that the world sees me. I'm working on that. I'm working on my outside, the thing that I put on, okay, for the world to see. I'm working on that. And I really mean that in a positive way. I'm creating it, okay, because there's your true soul, self, and then there's like what we present to the world. And of course you want those two things to be as close to each other as they can be, but there is a certain creativity involved in how I show myself to the world. And I feel like I'm working on that. And I'm creating that. And I kind of mean like in a good way. Because I don't want to say like I'm creating it and I'm creating a persona. And it's disingenuous. I'm creating what I want those around me to see, because in the past I feel that I've hid my own talents, and I haven't stepped into my power. Like I've literally hid from others. I've hid what I'm able to do from others. I really played myself down and my skills down. And now I'm finally like putting my skills and the things that I can do and the things I have to offer others, I'm putting it on my exterior. And they're running to like show me that I have so many tricks of the trade. Like I have so many different types of fabric on my coat that I'm showing to the world. And it's very colorful. So I just feel that I'm talking to a group of people here who are very skilled in very many different things. And again, like they're reminding me what a perfectionist I am. So like I'm telling you, like you are very skilled. You don't know how good you are almost. And there's many different things that I can do, okay? And I feel like in the past that's been, I feel like in the past that it's been a bit difficult to go with one of the things and feel like totally empowered and feel like, because I'm also good at this other thing. And in the past, I've really had to compartmentalize everything. And now I'm putting together this exterior where it's like it all works together. Now I can present myself as someone who has all of these things that work together. And I really mean skills. I really mean things that I've trained to do. And then I feel that I'm having like I had a sharp pain in my left side here. Because I feel that I feel like the only thing that has held me back is my own judgment of myself. For some of us, I think that I actually like have an ulcer or something. I'm very stressed out about. And it's really coming from self-criticism. So I do see your guides. They really want you to find a way to relax in all of this. Because I'm looking out onto the ocean. And I'm trying to like breathe it in. Breathe in the sea air and breathe in the healing benefits of that space. Because I feel like I'm really working really hard. I'm about to. Really feel like I've been working really hard a long time, and I know that sounds so general, but like you're very hard workers. And it's like I'm a perfectionist. I'm working on my exterior thing, and I'm finally like making it all go together, but there's like I'm still bringing the energy of the past. I'm still bringing the perfectionism. I'm still bringing like the criticism, the hard judgments on myself. I'm bringing that here and to my present. I have that still. And I feel like this is your message from your guides. That they really want you to know that about yourself. You know, they'll never tell you what to do. So I don't want to say they want you to do this, but they really want you to see. So they're communicating with you. Now you get to decide, you know, does this really serve me? How critical I can be of myself. Because it's not just like criticism, it's something that's really held me back. So I never thought that I was good enough. I really never thought I was good enough at any of the things that I was doing. I never felt like I was at the top. I feel like I am someone who does constantly look to others and feel that they are better at the things that I do than I am. And I'm comparing myself to them. I compare myself to them still. I think that I've noticed that, like this was more a past energy, but I still have it in the present, and I really feel that your guides are coming in to say, like, I want to let that go because I'll be able to, you know, experience more balance in my life, of the joyous part of it, of really enjoying the things that I create and feeling good about that. Because I feel like downtime for you really feels like a failure. And it's really not. And they really want you to know about that. Because I'm still at the ocean. And it's very serene, and I really feel that I'm alone here. Like I need to have some alone time of self-healing. And I really feel that I'm talking to people who feel very connected to the ocean. It's a good place to like clear my brain. Because I also see you like listening to ocean waves as a meditation. And I feel like some of you are doing that, and some of you it's the thing that really calms you down, really centers you. And that's good for you. Because anything that gets you out of your thinking brain on a consistent basis is really going to help you. Because I feel like the overall message here is just like enjoy, balance. And I feel like they want you to open up your heart. Because even those who are in a love relationship, I feel like we can go wider, deeper. Because even the ones that I feel are in a love relationship, I love my partner. I feel like I can show it more. And I really feel that I'm talking to a group of showers. They're not tellers as much. It's not like I love you, I love you, I love you all the time. That's fine. That's okay. You're a show, you know, I cooked this for you. I baked this for you. I made this for you. I made time in my day for you. That kind of thing. And when they're talking, and when the partner is talking, for some of you are single, I feel like this message is still for you. Because I feel like when the other one is talking, we need to shut down one side of our brain that's trying to respond. Because I think they really want you to receive. If you can open up your heart, it's really a receptive thing. I think that you don't have a problem. So yeah, I want you to receive through my heart. So when my friends are telling me about because I feel like your friends who come to you with information about their lives, their love life, and I feel like you can be a little bit distracted. And these relationships really mean a lot to you. And relationship in general with other souls is really sacred. So when they come to you, you really want to shut down part of your analytical brain. So you can really listen. And it's so weird because I feel like I want to say, like, hold back a little. Holding back. Verbalizing my understanding and verbalizing so much. And really listen. Listen to the ones that you love. Because I feel like they need you. And I feel like I'm very wrapped up in my transition. And it's difficult for me at this point to be really a good listener. And it's difficult for me to do my meditations because I'm very wrapped up in being in this transition. And it's the exact time where I really need to be a good listener, and I really need to meditate, and I really need to shut down my brain. So you really have the impossible work to do, where it's like when things are unsure, because I feel like I just had this idea, this new idea, and so it requires a lot of my attention. We tend to let the other things go, like the things that keep us grounded and centered, like the working out, talking to friends, meditation, creation, drawing, things like that. They're the first things that kind of fall to the wayside. And they really are like putting a spotlight on those things right now for you. They really want you to make time in your day to do those things because that's when you really need them. Because I really feel like for the ones who are single, I really feel that I'm dreaming of what my perfect relationship is. And I feel it's really good practice to be the person who you want to be with, to your friends, family, and the relationships you're already in. So if you want to attract a great listener, you have to really be a great listener. If you want to attract a very talented person, you really have to honor your talents. And they're showing me my cloak again that I'm making. Because I want to say like it's never finished, and it's okay to change, because I feel like for some of us we have that resistance to changing, especially on our exterior. Like if I was a lawyer and now I'm a yoga teacher, it's like that's a big change. What are people going to think? And am I coming across as authentic? Like I know I'm authentic, but I'm also kind of worried about if people believe me. And I want to say that I'm really channeling like this serenity, that it's really not your concern. Because you're really being true to yourself when you're paying attention to that change and that inception of the idea. You're really listening. You're very in tune to your higher self. That's who wants this change. So don't be afraid to show the world. Show to the world, your community, your people, that like I'm doing this now and it's great for me, because in the past I've hid it. So I'm gonna pull a few cards, and I just want to focus a little bit more on love. And I feel like we're talking a little bit into the future for you, Virgo. I mean, we're trying to stay in September. Okay. And Three of Swords. This is the energy that I was feeling in the beginning of the reading. It couldn't be more accurate for the heartbreak. And I feel like we have to talk about this relationship because you're carrying it with you. And I feel like for you, you've ended it. You've ended this relationship. Even those of you who have ended it 2 and 3 years ago, I'm really feeling that this relationship was in the last 2 or 3 years. There is still pain there. And I want to say that I carry it in my stomach. Okay, because I really feel that this person was not honest. It wasn't just like a regular breakup. There was some... And I don't feel like they've ever admitted that to you, and I feel like that's been difficult. And I just want to say as a side note, I just feel a lot of you are dealing with sinus issues. And I just want to go further into this because I really feel that it led you into the dark night of the soul. And now I have to say that for some of you, this was a father figure. And I feel like he may have really hurt you because of the way that he treated your mom. So I'm still carrying that energy with me, and that is very normal, very understandable. And at the same time, it really doesn't serve me anymore. So, I know I need to leave that in the past. I just feel that I have a very long memory. And I feel that that inflicts pain upon my heart. But I feel that some people can go through a relationship and just let go. But that's not me. It's really a process. And there's nothing wrong with your process, okay? That it's very deep. Everything is very deep, okay? And it takes a long time to get to the bottom of that for you. Because I feel that earth energy with you, and it's like the earth energy is very healing, very amazing, and it's also very dense. So it's like I have to go through physical matter to get to the bottom of these things. And it might take you longer time than it takes another sign or another person or a friend of yours. And I just want to say that friend of yours, I feel like you get judgment from the friend. And I just want to say, like, don't take that on. When someone judges you, it's their own, it's really their own issue. It's not your issue. Because I feel like I give it over to my friends a lot. I give a little bit too much power over to them. Friends or even mothers. But I feel a feminine energy here that's a little bit, and they really are just trying to protect you, but in the process, they're really judging you and criticizing you in a way. Like they just want you to get over it, really. And I don't, and they really mean well for you. They're not trying to hurt you further, but I do feel that you take it on and you're like, what is wrong with me? Why don't I just get over it? There's nothing wrong with you. I feel like I have to accept myself, because I do feel that your energy in this is 7 of Wands, which is like me against everyone else. And it's not everyone else. I feel like there's a 1 or 2 people who you feel are great judges of your processing, and you're up here by yourself in a sense. And we're really talking about the heart, really talking about relationships. I feel like you feel that you have to process them alone. And with the 7 of Wands, I just want to say that it's an energy where, yes, it's kind of a difficult energy, but you are on the advantage. And the 7 really relates to balance between the 2 worlds. And it's the number of design. And I feel like you're up there on a mountain, kind of. These are symbols, you know. And you're kind of dodging people's judgments, and you're just saying, like, I'm doing it my way. Because I think that I'm also feeling judged about my lifestyle. I'm not just being judged about my own processing of my heart and how long it takes me to get over someone, but I feel like I'm being judged for other reasons. Okay, there's still a part of you that has a resistance to action, to quick action. Because I really feel that I'm a planner, and I really feel what's required of me is quick action right now. And even if you're taking quick action, you still have a resistance to doing so, because I don't feel super confident, because I feel like I've never even done it before. I've never quickly made a decision and went with it. But this conception of a new idea for you, because I think a lot of you have had an idea of a new job or a new career path, or an idea of something that I want to make. And I really feel I'm designing that. And I do feel that I'm doing it on my own. I don't feel like I'm really doing it in a group of people. And I don't know if I'm doing it at my current job with a group. I really feel that this is like my idea of my own entrepreneurial thing. Okay, and then, but I have some resistance to acting quickly, and I just want to say, like, get started, because we're in the month of September. This is your time. This is your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, your Virgo time. It's the month of harvest. I just feel that the whole world is conspiring to help you do it. And then we have the star sign, the sign of Aquarius. And I want to say some of you have an Aquarius moon or Aquarius rising. And this is really the sign of hope and my dreams, my hope. And I just feel that it's encouraging you. It's really encouraging you, because as I'm looking at this, all I can see is the star. to do the thing that you have this idea, and I'm really excited about it. But I feel I'm the only one who's holding me back. I really feel like my partner supports me, my family would support me, my friends are going to support me. A few of them are going to have judgments about how, when, where, why I do it. It doesn't matter. Because I really feel that this is who I am. Because it relates very much to having my heart open. Because to have hope is faith, and it requires the heart open. So I just feel that we're in a really, really good place with heart, with hope. At the foundation of the deck, we have the reverse tower. And again, I just feel like it's hard for me to leave this past institution behind. I just can't imagine it. I have no idea what it's going to be like. Because I feel like I really want to leave my current job. But I just don't know if anything's going to be there to greet me. And there's just a resistance to the tower. And I just want to say, like, the tower in the upright position, it really gets struck down by lightning, which is the God's energy that is coming into a place that is full of negative energy. And it's shedding light on that, and it's also it's having that institution crumble. So it's in the reverse here, which means like I'm having resistance. And I just want to say, like, trust in the lightning striking, because I feel that's what happened to you. I feel like you got a great idea, and you have to act on it, because it does require not caring what others think. It requires, leaving my broken heart in the past, in the sense of like forgiveness and letting go, so I can just move on, because I really have to have an open heart and a hopeful heart. It requires fast action. And I just feel like these are reversed because I'm just not used to acting quickly. I really am used to being someone with a plan. And there are times for everything. There's a time for having a plan. I just don't feel that that's now. So we have 2 7s, we have 2 8s. I really feel that this is like, and we have 1 3, which is the divine, okay, the Trinity, the Holy Trinity. So I really feel that you do have spirit on your side. We always do. But in certain actions, you're gonna have more of a green light. In certain actions, you're not. And I really feel that your spirits are coming through to give you the green light. Because I just feel like you need extra assurance. And that's perfectly fine. Because you're really thinking about really restructuring your life. I'm really drawn to the fact that this has to go upright. So I just put it upright, and I want to put it all upright for me to look at. Because I really think that, like, this is divine timing for you, and it requires fast activity. And I just feel like the sign of hope is with you. We saw the lucky charm, the 4-leaf clover. And although I'm talking about a career idea, I'm really talking about my heart, because in the end, what our soul's experience is here is love and relationship. Was I true to my heart and your heart? Was I good to myself and others? Let's see if we get any more cards here. Because I want to say that the Tower coming down, there is an energy of a person, and I want to say, well, for some of you it's a man, and for some of you it's a woman, and I really feel like it's a boss energy. Boss, coworker, someone that I work with, or has something to do with my career, that I want to say that they had and because I feel a lot of you have turned away from them already, but I want to say that they had kind of an abusive energy about them, and they were a bit abusive towards you and other coworkers. It was not personal. It is about them, not you. Still, you suffer from that kind of treatment, and I feel that this is, I just have to say, like, the environment that you're in, or were just in, because I feel some of you left this environment and have noticed that the Tower is crumbling down, but I just want to say that I just feel my work environment is very toxic. And then I don't like just putting that out there, because you do have hope. You have this great Aquarius energy, the dreamer energy, that is going to guide you. That star, that idea that you had, if you follow that, you are going to be guided, divinely guided, to your next move. And with that Tower energy, I just feel that there's a secret gossipy energy that happens at work. And I'm telling you, you don't engage, and that's good. But it affects you still, and you didn't like that. Because I just don't think that they're very transparent, and I do feel that it's a childish kind of energy. I feel like a bit of a middle school type energy, and there's so we have and then we have the Fool reverse. We have the Page of Swords, and we have the Fool reverse here, and there's just a lack of purity, basically. A very upside down kind of energy, and I feel that that place has served you. But it's like right now, I feel that with the other visions before I pulled the cards, that you really have your angels, God, Spirit on your side. You always do. But this idea of moving out of that situation and getting yourself into a healthy environment that enriches your life, that comes from them. It's really God's lightning that strikes the Tower down. And it's also God's star in the sky, your creator, that you're looking up to. Because that's the magic, and that's the thing that you really want to align with. And I'm just saying you can, because there's abundance for you. They just want you to believe in the abundance before you see it. And I feel monetary. I do feel like I'm so worried that I'm not going to have enough money if I follow my heart, if I follow my intuition. And I just want to be like, forget about the person who you carry with you, who you feel is judging you. Because I don't feel that they're in your everyday life, but I feel that you have a spirit around you of a living person. Their energy is around you. And I really want to let it go. I know you can. I know you do. I know you do want to, and I know you can. I just want to see what angel is with you and leave you with a message of angelic healing, because they always have your back. They always have a message of love. They're never judging you. So you have the guardian angel of youth. I think this is so beautiful, surrounding your whole idea, because you have this child energy. I mean, we have the Fool and we have a Page of Swords here too. You have a childlike energy about your new idea. Some of you are going to be working with children. I feel like some of your idea is actually about the youth, babies and very young kids. And in order to do that, you have to have a childlike, in touch with your own childlike energy. And I just feel that children, when they're healthy children and they're loved, they really don't worry. They don't have to worry about their finances. And the goldenness about this, I just feel that there's like having the advice from them is that they're with you and they want to give you the confidence that a kid has. Like they don't want you to have be self-conscious. So I feel that some of us in our bodies right now, it's not that I feel that I've gained weight or something, because, you know, it never really matters. This isn't, when I feel self-conscious, it really isn't coming from the physical plane. I just feel that's my self-criticism coming out. They want you to have the confidence of a child when they have their like bellies out and they don't care and they fling their arms around. I always drop these. Okay. And then we have the Angel of Wisdom. So I do think it's two sides of it, because you have the angel, it encourages your childlike energy, and then you have an angel of wisdom that really is the depth of your experience. Because like earlier, you have all of these different skills in which you've really reached a level of expertise. And I'm telling you, I feel like you don't feel that way all the time, but you're really an expert in what you do. And now you have a new idea, and I feel like it combines a lot of the skill that you have for the first time, and you're working it out. And you have hope, you have the go-ahead, you have the green light. So I'm really excited for you. I'm really excited to see what you're going to do with this, because I feel like I'm really coming into my own with this. So I have the childlike energy and I have the wisdom. And it's this beautiful oneness of two kind of opposite, so to speak, energies. And they're with you and they're guiding you. And keep the hope. And for those of you who need a plan, just try not to engage so much in the perfectionism, and see if you can act as quickly on the plan versus sitting on it for too long, because you really have the stars in line for you. I hope that this was a really healing and helpful message for you, Virgo, in the month of September. It certainly was for me. I really feel like I've connected with you, and it's incredible to just sit here and sit in my room at home and feel like I'm really talking to other souls and reading your spirits and your energy. Thank you, and God bless.